And now we're here with a very special guest.
An artist.
From Quebec, Montreal.
You got it.
And his name is Nicolas Ruel.
You got it.
How are you doing?
Very good, very good.
So you were in Toronto because you're doing a show in the Distillery District, no?
Yeah, exactly, at Thompson Laundry Gallery. So the opening was 2 days ago, so it's on for the rest of the month.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, cool.
So I can go anytime then?
Yeah, that's it, every day.
Tuesday I'm off. I want to go check it out for real.
Tuesday is very good to go there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
And
relax.
I never get to that part of the city.
You should.
It's the afternoon.
Yeah.
Where is it located in?
It's building 5, so
Building 5?
yeah, when you go there,
I kind of know it.
yeah.
My roommate works at Parachute.
Okay, you got it.
In there.
Yeah, and the best way to check you out is probably your website, which is your name.
Yeah, nicolasruel.com. So
Yeah.
it's
Can you spell that for?
Yeah, sure. It's basically it's Nicolas without an H, so Nicolas and Ruel RUEL.com. Easy as that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We went on there last night.
Yeah, and what you're doing is pretty cool. You print photographs on stainless steel.
Yeah, I found a way to print directly on stainless steel instead of using paper. So basically, instead of for example, a black and white photo will become a black and steel photo. So there's no white. So it's pretty interesting, and I'm making usually a big scale, like up to 10 feet long. So the show over there is basically 3 by 5 feet. As you were asking me, can you bring something? Well, I'm like, yeah, I can bring something, but it's 70 pounds each, so...
Yeah, you need a crane. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. I always need a crane somewhere. Yeah.
Forklift.
Yeah.
You have now to migrate. How do you move that? Such big things around there.
Yeah, that's it.
You
Well,
have to fly or delivery and truck.
well, in between Montreal and Toronto, it's pretty easy. We just crate it and put it on a truck. But for Europe, it's pretty costly, airplane, and yeah, very expensive.
You've done a lot of travel around the world, eh?
Yeah.
Can you tell us some good experiences?
How long is the show? No, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of experience, a lot of travel, and the project I'm working on is based in 16 different cities. So I have 8 cities for that project that's been done. So I have 8.
What cities?
It's 8 ancient cities and 8 new cities. For example, Paris, London, Berlin, Tokyo, Shanghai, Buenos Aires, Mexico. And after that, we have all the ancient cities. So it's Petra in Jordani, Pompeii in Italy, Luxor in Egypt, Demotag in Turkey, Machu Picchu, Beishang in China. So I'm gonna make a book with both series of those cities.
Cool. I've seen some of those on the
Yeah,
website.
yeah, exactly. Because when you go to the website, the first images that come out is those new series.
Yeah, the 8, right?
Yeah, the 8. Yeah, it's because it's exposures, long exposures of 8 seconds. So they're all made on a tripod with movement and abstract image become of that. So because it's long exposure, so as long as the people are moving or I am moving, something is moving, well, the image move at the end. That's it.
Very good.
How do you print it on steel?
Well, that is the big question that everybody asks. So I have a machine that I'm able to print directly. So I put a special product on the steel, and then I can print directly. And after I put a car varnish that I sand and buff and frame. So it's usually take about 4 weeks to do a shot. Of course, I'm not printing only one at a time. I'm doing a few at the same time, and that's it.
That sounds very cool. Did you make the machine?
No. In fact, the machine already exists, but to print other type of media.
Okay.
And I end up with that idea, and the guy said, "No, forget it. You cannot print that." And I said, "Yeah, you can." And he said, "No." Yeah. And we just worked this out for about a year, research and development, and we end up with a solution and some pretty interesting results. So.
That's cool. High five.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to meet you guys. All right.
So when you grew up in Montreal your whole life, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as a small boy, you knew you wanted to be an art. Like art was your thing.
Honestly, no.
Was it something that you just?
Not at all. No. I started traveling when I was 11, and more, and every year since I'm 15, let's say.
Okay.
So I've been traveling, and I was traveling, I was taking pictures, come back, make an exhibition out of that when I was like 18, 19, 20, and every year and more and more, and after that, so it's travel that brings me to photography, and photography that brings me to art, so it's basically this mix, and yeah, simple as that.
Do you like Toronto?
Yeah, I like Toronto, and in fact I just started a project here. I took some pictures last month. I was here for another show, and I started a project. So in the next,
I've seen a couple of photos in Toronto on the website.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, exactly. That, but I want to make a bigger
website
project
again. So
yeah, all right.
People that can know.
Sure. So nicolasruel.com, NicolasRuel.com.
Cool, wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have you're going back to Montreal tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah.
Too bad, but I'll be back.
We're gonna come to Montreal and see.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna have a good time in a few weeks.
So how was your trip in Toronto this time so far?
Well, yeah. Well, I had a pretty amazing night yesterday. In fact, because I went to see a show, and I ended up on stage because the show was at 12 o'clock. You know, because I was pretty surprised to have a show. I didn't know what to expect. And since we arrived kind of late, the guy said, well, you can pass by that door here. But we end up backstage, side stage, and we end up on stage, and the light, you know, went on as we were on stage, and there was 3 naked women moving down because that was about the show. So I was, okay, so we're gonna try to find a seat somewhere. And, so that was my experience of yesterday. But the night before was kind of more relaxed. Well, it was the opening, and we went to eat after, so it was more traditional. But yesterday was quite a nice evening.
You had a nice dinner too, right?
And nice dinner at Lee. That's a classic. Every time I come here, I have to go to Lee, and it's very good food and very good chef. Well, the traditional Singapore slaw and the ceviche of salmon. That was a nice way to discover my favorite food here. Yeah.
We got slammed that last night. We didn't think it was going to be busy because right, and the patio is going to be bad weather. It got blew up like a light bulb.
That's good.
First eating nothing, right? And
yeah, really? Bang.
Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah, well, good enough, and the wine was good. And
that's what I like.
Good,
though.
and,
I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at the good taste. That's good. That's good.
Do you have any advice for artists?
Keep going. Shoot. Well, if, for example, a photographer asks me, an advice or something like that, I always say to just shoot whatever you have to shoot, even if it's commercial work or artistic work or personal work or training, whatever. Just shoot, and that will bring some other people and some other work, and even whatever you shoot, you always learn. And I think I'm saying that because that's what I've done before. You know, I worked for all kind of magazine and all kind of stuff, special event, and it was not about, no, I'm not gonna do that because I have to wait to get the perfect. No, and that was not my story. It was more about shooting more and more and more, and to find that. And it seems like with years, I found the way, my way anyway.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, you have go to studio in a bit, yeah?
Yeah, I have to go back to the gallery and keep running and keep going.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, really.
Yeah, and you can check out your show all this month.
Yeah, all month. Yeah, there's
at the Distillery District.
Yeah, exactly. At Thompson Laundry at the gallery, you can drop by anytime. It's open every day, something like from 11 to 6.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on the show.
All right. Meet you guys.
Thanks for the sparkling wine.
Well, it's a pleasure. Just ding. All right, see you guys.
All right, hey James, man, do you want to
kick the music in?
Yeah.
Yeah.